Well, a lot of people are talking about a lot of things, and since I am running for a political office now, I probably ought to throw a little bit of stuff out there, just in my opinion. Hi, I'm Kevin Van Story. I am the Missouri Maquis. Had the privilege this past weekend to be at a conference down in Dallas, Texas. Hear the Watchman Conference, the Remnant Warrior. I got to meet some real warriors who are now Christian warriors. And I'm trying to fit in, and I don't fit very well, but these guys are serious Christian warriors, and I'm just trying to grab a hold of their coattails. One of the gentlemen I got to meet was a guy by the name of Kevin Shipp. I got to have a 45-minute conversation with just him and another gentleman. Kevin Shipp is a retired CIA operative. He wrote a book, and he was a whistleblower during the Obama and Bush administration. And they tried to kill him 3 times. Now, generally, if the CIA tries to kill you, they can probably get you. But he was one. They still made life very difficult. He seriously injured his wife. And unfortunately, he had to come to an agreement. Our government was never meant to kill our own people. Our government was never meant to have so much secrecy. Our government was never meant to be so evil and vindictive against our people, patriots that lay it on the line. This is not right. Washington, D.C. is nothing more than a big old toilet bowl, and there's a whole bunch of feces in there, and it's rotting and festering. That's why I'm asking you to support me in my run for Congress for the 7th District of Missouri, which is all of southwest Missouri. Springfield, Branson, Bolivar, Joplin, Neosho, Anderson, Pineville, Carthage, Mount Vernon, all of it. I'm asking for your support. Look up Elect Kevin Van Story on Facebook. You can find some more stuff I'm talking about. I'm going to put my 2 cents in on the coronavirus too. I think this was a meager attempt at trying to eliminate cash and push us into being a cashless society. You know what that might mean, huh? That might mean a mark or a chip. Unfortunately, I think our government's right on top of it. And you need to put things in perspective. Yeah, you might get sick, but what they are finding out is that the coronavirus is attacking people with Asian or Oriental heritage, generally over 50 years old, 40 years old, and or with very weak or what do I want to say? People that have had transplants, people that have had weakened immune systems, those type of individuals. So in the United States, so far we've had 340 cases of coronavirus. So far, 17 people have died. I'm making this on Monday, March 9th. Today, there's been 220 people die from the regular flu. Today, there's been 2,000 babies aborted. Today. Donald Trump signed a bill last Friday to allocate $8.3 billion to fight the coronavirus, of which $1.3 billion was going to be going overseas, to be determined however, whoever, wherever. Wonder whose pockets that money will end up into. NGOs, George Soros, even some of our own politicians. Not going to put it out of the mind. Because somehow, some way, most of the politicians that get to Washington, D.C., they don't just make the standard salary that they get there. They get a lot more. A lot more. A lot more. So, with that being said, we need to put things into perspective. Now, I'm not saying that you might not get sick. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have stuff set aside. I personally myself, I always have a month of supplies on hand or more, dry foods, dry beans, rice, canned goods, stuff like that, canned meats. So if we have to shelter in place, my family and I tell everybody, you need to have reserves to be able to support yourself for at least 4 weeks. Water, everything. It's better to be safe than sorry. Plan for the best, or plan for the worst and hope for the best. My glass is always half full. I have that stuff, and I'll be able to not only take care of my household, but my neighbors too, and my family. So don't believe the media hype. This retired Secret Service, CIA agent, Kevin Shipp, that I spoke to this weekend, this is hype. This is flipping the script. This is the deep state trying to get your attention. Fortunately, we got somebody in the White House right now that don't play the game. That's why they hate him so much, because he knows the game. He was part of the players, and they're afraid he's about to expose them all. So with that being said, I want to keep this short. I'm Kevin Van Story, candidate for the 7th District of Congress for Southwest Missouri. I appreciate your vote. I appreciate your support. Me going against Billy Long's like the mustard seed going against the mountain. But if you know your scriptures, you know that came to pass. Sorry for the lighting, because I'm doing this and it's dusk and we got thunderstorms blowing in too, and I'm going up a valley. So with that being said, God bless, God keep you and protect you and take care of you and make his face shine on you, and I wish you all the very best.